Good morning, good people, from beautiful Tennessee again. Have you fished Tennessee River without a gas engine? Sounds a little sketchy, right? Well, now I can say that I have. I already tested the boat yesterday in a video that you will probably see after this, but gave it a good test, folks. I have a new lithium battery dedicated only for the rear electric trolling motor, 100 amp hours. I can plow a long time with just the rear guy. I got 2 anchors to give me some extra stability, and the cooler. I don't want too much weight because then the boat becomes too much drag in the water. I can't move around so easy. Anyway, while I was just looking around, I already caught a beautiful white bass on my beautiful Presso Air AGS with the old 2021 Suare XR and a dangly tail. And it took me 5 good minutes to land this fish. Let's release this fish because it's been a while for a minute, but because it's so cold, yeah, it's still kicking. See? It'll be just fine. You know, folks, if you are fishing for bluegill and shellcracker and you catch occasional white bass, it's absolutely awesome. Good fight, long fight, adrenaline, drag peel, awesome. But now in December, if I'm gonna fish for white bass, folks, I cannot spend 5-10 minutes on every fish with the super ultralight. It's not even the rod, but even the rod is kind of bendy too much. I don't wanna keep bending this rod and pushing my luck. And the 2.3 pound polyester line really breaks at 1.5 pound. If everything is perfect, breaks at 1.5 pound. That's only for the polyester lines though. I don't know why you can't attack the rivers, because they seem to have different standard for the polyester lines. For example, this here is Veriva's fluorocarbon. It's 2.5 pound and it breaks at 2.5 pounds. That's why these labels are bullshit. Nominally 2.3 pounds, 2.5 pounds. What's the difference? But in the real world, this breaks at 1.5 pound and it has no stretch. And it's just unreliable. This breaks at 2.5 pounds, has some stretch, extremely reliable. Fluorocarbon with the little bit of stretch, it's almost like a nylon. Compared to polyester line, is extremely reliable. So this is the 2.0 number 8 with a Keitech, very old Keitech, very old. It's caught a few crappie. I don't think the white bass will mind. So anyway, too long of an intro. Let's scan around. 53 degrees water temp. Yesterday I fished the small lake, it was 49. So the water here is warmer. I see a single fish here and there, but they are not white bass. Actually see some smaller fish behind me. Could those be shellcracker? Do I switch again to the dangly tail and the super ultralight? Every time, I told you many times, every time I come here to Tennessee River, it's not what I prepare for. That I just said the super ultralight is no good because I don't want to be catching white bass on the super ultralight, risking everything, taking forever to land one fish. But now I'm gonna cast with the super ultralight again to these smaller fish over here. But we're gonna be working the bank and the weeds. I just saw an expensive bass boat. It was here fishing, didn't catch nothing all day. As soon as they moved, I caught a white bass. And I mean, it was a nice bass boat with 4 screens. There's another fish. There's something, maybe bluegill. Oh, it's not too bad. I don't care, you can have $100 bass boat and still catch nothing. They say, no, water is not cold enough. It needs a couple more weeks. Yeah, it's not cold enough, but that's not a bad cat. Now, this is the right rig for this fish. But for pulling on a white bass, it's not the right rig. So we're gonna work the weeds here. The boat is still very unstable, not unstable in terms of safety, in terms of difficult to fish because it doesn't sit in one place. It keeps moving around. What are these fish here? Bluegill? Do I need to switch back to the fish right away? Man, that's a good fight. What is this, a bluegill? Man, what a bluegill. Ate the 2-inch Kitek. An absolutely good fight, and look, that's one of these hybrids again. Should I drop Talon here? Look at this, that's one of these hybrids, folks. These hybrids have huge mouth. Huge mouth. And they don't mess around. Let me drop Talon then. Fish here a little bit. It's not like I have anything better to do. Fish. Ha! Even in December, I know that's not a shell cracker, but you can catch shell cracker in December too, by the way. And these fish are good fight, folks. These fish are good fight. I'm talking good. What are you talking? Look at this tank. Absolute freaking tanks. I'm telling you, I enjoy this kind of scene more than huge crappie. Look at this. Look at the size. Look at the size of this pancake. I mean, look. What is this? 9-10 inches? The dangly tail, though, as always deep inside. This fish is a tank. I'm talking tank. It's funny, I'm copying Mr. Richard Jean, if you guys don't know. But he texted me, he might come fish with me today. Told him I don't have a gas engine, I need some dead weight. He said, well, I can come for some dead weight. I'm just joking. Take it easy. People are so sensitive. Oh my god, I forgot to put it on the ruler. I was gonna put it on the ruler, folks. Got him. On the... How do you like my drag now? Listen to these slow clicks. Anti-surge, baby. Oh, this is Mr. Richard. Excuse me, folks. Lost the fish, but gotta talk to Mr. Machine. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm on my way now. I had to do an outro and this and that and the other.
Well, Mr. Richard is on his way here. We're gonna chase some sauger with him. He's gonna be here in an hour or so. Let's see if we can catch a few more of these, whatever, black bass. I do want a few more of these hybrids to eke a little video before he comes. Okay, right here on the drop off. Maybe. Got him. What a hit. White bass, what a hit. Don't be a white bass. What a hit, man. Man, this polyester. The feel of polyester is just the best. It's no fluorocarbon. Even braid, I don't know why I don't like. It's not about sensitivity. When braid is tight, it might be even more sensitive. I don't know. It was probably a white bass or black bass, though. I don't think that was a big bluegill or something. Oh, catfish. Oh, look at this. What happened here? What a huge mess. What do I do with all of this slime now? Got you right here. This bluegill, man. Okay, this is a smaller bluegill, but I'm smiling right now. I mean, this thing hit so hard. He like started with 0 speed. He ran as fast as he could and then hit my jig and just ton in my hand. This little bluegill, it was not that little. I'm using the catfish slime for scent. How devious. This eyefish dude. He is devious, this dude. It was impossible not to catch a fish. What is this? Cannot tell. A little bit weird. Feels different. Feels different than anything. Oh, I know why. It's not like a white bass, but it's not like a bluegill because it's a small white bass. Doesn't have the weight. These I can catch on the super ultra wide. Come here, buddy. These slow clicks, folks, Shimano and Daiwa, it's not like they don't have superior technology than iFish Tackle, but their goal is the opposite of slow clicks. They want fast clicks. They say when you catch the 5-pound bass on the ultralight, it will break your line, so you need your drag to go zzz, zzz, zzz. I guess theoretically it makes sense if you frame the issue like that, little guy. I guess if you want to catch a 5-pound bass on a super ultralight, don't use iFish Tackle grease, because it does the opposite. It doesn't go zzz, zzz. But I find this surging, and that's called surging when it goes zzz, 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 incredibly annoying. I mean, it's just annoying. I like the slow clicks. And for the slow clicks, there is just no better grease. There is no other grease. I haven't seen somebody who makes drag grease to advertise that this grease is for slow clicks. There's another one. Is this a small whitey? Man, these feel borderline but acceptable for the super ultralight. If this is not a whitey, and it's not, it's another one of them feisty. Look at these fish, folks. Okay, this one is not that big, but I don't know why they feel somebody scuffed him. I mean, these are big panfish, folks. I have never caught panfish like this on Tennessee River as this year. It is weeds. Told you need weeds in the water with a drop off. Anyway, let's keep casting along the weeds here. Try to eke a few more fish before Mr. Machine arrives. Amazing. I found a bite here. White bass, bluegill, I don't care. I was gonna fish with the other tackle today, but my gosh, this old Soare XR, mine is absolutely perfect. Never selling that reel. Never selling it. Listen to this reel. Another little whitey. Little whitey on the super ultralight is, look how big of a mouth. The other thing is, white bass is very comfortable in cold water, so they fight very good. And some fish are just like crappie, is not comfortable in cold water. They're fine, you can catch them, but they don't fight a lot. It's like snagging a piece of cloth and you're just pulling it. On the cigarette butt. On the cigarette butt. So what if you lose the dangly tail, folks? Don't throw your lure. Once you see them on the market, people are gonna be like, Victor, the tail, you're losing too easy the tail. I know, I can make a fat tail so you never lose it. Then it's not gonna wobble. I want my dangly tail to dangle from nothing. I want my dangly tail to dangle from nothing. And it will. As God is my witness, my dangly tail will dangle like nobody's tail. Yeah, I don't see nothing now because they're hugging the bottom, but they're still here. Look, there is absolutely nothing. But the fish is here. The fish is here. I'm sure. There it is. I showed you where I'm casting and what I'm seeing. They are on the bottom, so you don't see them. They are on the edge of the weeds. This one still has colors. Even this little bluegill. Look, this is still a good catch. On the cigarette butt. Look, it looks like a bug. Look at, by the way, how ingeniously I designed. It goes to show you, if you have a good imagination, you don't need to steal nothing from nobody. Look at this disc. I made the shape of the head to have a disc, the same like the discs will be on the lure. So now you have a huge 1.5 gram lead head that's like invisible. Do you see? Where is the lead head? I mean, I'm so proud of this thing. I hope one day my design gets recognized. To put 1.5 gram lead on a size 10 hook and make it invisible. Just think about this. Because all of the JDM, everybody says, oh, the JDM. Yeah, get a size 10 hook with a 1.5 gram lead. It sticks out like a sore thumb. But my 1.5 gram jig head, all of that lead, because it's designed properly, it fuses with the lure and it disappears. This is what I'm looking for. This here ate the cigarette butt. This here ate the cigarette butt and it's a tank. That's a tank, folks. Now you say, Victor, that's not a tank. You don't know what a tank is. If you say this is not a tank, you just don't know tanks. Oh my God, and fat. And fat. What is this, a bluegill? Looks like a bluegill. Is this my first ever 10-incher? Man, I caught a 9 3/4 yesterday, but it was half the weight of this thing. This thing angry. It doesn't even look like a hybrid. Come on. Is this my first ever? No! Let me not put him there. That's not a smart idea. Might be my first ever 10-incher. My God, he's only 9.5. I cannot believe. Yesterday I caught 9 3/4, and you'll see in the video it was 9 3/4. It was much smaller fish, just longer. I'm telling you, the length is not a good way to measure this fish. This is a tank, folks. I mean, fat. Look at this fish. What a bluegill. What a bluegill. God bless Tennessee River. Oh wow, I'm seeing more. Let's just massacre them with the cigarette butt today. Where is they? Oh, right. Oh, I see what's going on. There is a little hump. Tiny little hump. But it's enough. It's enough to hold the fish. Tiny little hump. Cigarette butt. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. $80,000 bass boat. Didn't catch nothing. I don't even have a gas engine. It's not about the boat. By the way, USS Liberty is still looking for a new home, folks. If you're an older gentleman and you don't plan on zooming up on plane anyway, you just wanna, have a good day on the water, think about my boat. I'll give you both trolling motors. You don't even need a gas engine, but you can get for a $1,000 some kicker and just roam around, have a good day, make a few casts. Not everybody needs to zoom 60 miles per hour up on plane. Come on, who wants a delicious cigarette butt? This guy wants cigarette butt. Dangly tail, schmengly tail. Cigarette butt beats everything. Man, another. Okay, it's not that big as the. No, it's pushing. It's pushing. This is 9 inches too. Look at this. What the hell is this, man? What the hell is this? Look at these fish today. I should have kept them to show to the machine, and they're chugging the cigarette butt too. 1.5 number 10. 1.5 gram of lead. Invisible. Look at this thing. You look here now. Wow. God bless Tennessee River. And I'm not religious, and at the same time I mean it. Is this a paradox? I want some superpower to protect this river from politicians and molesters with the coolers. There it is. Man, they ripping, man. What is this? Don't be a white bass. It is not. Man, how this, like the smallest hybrid. Oh, it's a shell cracker. How was this ripping? It doesn't look like even 9 inches. Look at this fish, folks. I'm as quiet as I can. Look at this fish. Look at this beautiful fish. Might be 9 inches, I don't know. Was my camera too high the whole time? I hope not. My best footage ever. Okay. Somebody is aggressive there. This orange tail will not live very long unswallowed. I saw something aggressive there. Come on, don't be a white bass. It has the right weight and attitude. It is a bluegill. Very nice bluegill. But I have become so greedy that when I catch an 8-inch, okay, this is not 8, maybe 7 3/4. That's a nice bluegill. I've just become too greedy. There's one more. Man, this one has got some head shakes. Don't be a white bass. This one is gonna be good if it's not a white bass. It's got head shakes. Bluegills don't do head shakes. It is a bluegill. What do you know, Victor? You don't know nothing. Oh man, it feels so good, folks. Maybe the current, I don't know. It feels so good. Hello?
Okay, I'm 10 minutes away.
All right, I start to get going. Oh my goodness, folks, everything happened at the same time. My battery died, my microphone died. Mr. Richard called me that he is 5 minutes from the ramp. I gotta go get him. Let me record. I don't want to be a rude host and make him wait. But let me record a very quick outro with the tackle that we used today. This is the last jig. We used for the most part a 1.5 number 10 with a purple color. But the yellow color doesn't really matter in the river. It will work just as good. But this beautiful rig here is a Presso Air AGS 6'1". This is the 2021 Shimano Soare C2000 SSPG. I don't know if I have mentioned it in other videos, but if you see XG or HG or something high gear ratio, pass. Shitty model. You don't want no high gear ratio. You want something like this. But I will take my blessings. Came here, didn't know what to expect. Still found some fish. Still caught some absolute tanks. We gotta kick both trolling motors. 50% is enough. I don't think I'm that far. Look. Look, bro, I'm flying, bro. I'm gonna be just fine with 2 trolling motors. There is nobody over there. Maybe we go try over there for white bass. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching another one, and I will see you soon. Bye bye. Hey, subscribe to see the next video, which will be with Richard Jean. I'm talking woo.